Welcome to another episode of Bait It Podcast. I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with Andy Milanakis.
Hi.
And I'm also here with Chad.
Yeah, hi as well. Andy, your fucking opening lines always, make me pause. I think there's going to be a follow-up to it.
Cancer. Look, dude, I want to talk about the fucking YouTube trending page for a minute and how fucking just ridiculous it is. What is the definition of trending?
Yo, Keem, before we continue, can you please move a little bit closer to your microphone because you're cutting in and out on Discord?
What is the meaning of trending?
Trending's fucking garbage. I don't even use it, so I don't know much about it. I can't remember the last time I went on the trending page to see if I wanted to find anything.
Well, supposedly, according to some very close sources, there's just one fucking dude that's sitting in a room, maybe picking trending videos. I think it's just one main dude who's just definitely Kylie Jenner, Coca-Cola ad, or Kendall Jenner.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I heard.
All the talk shows, what are some really shitty talk show that end up on YouTube? What's that car ride one that I'm always seeing?
The trending page is fucking embarrassing. It is embarrassing. And look, I've had a bunch of YouTubers reach out to me and they're like, "Yeah, bro, there's this one YouTube staff that runs that thing." And what happens is YouTubers go and text them and they're like, "Yo, can you put my new video up on trending?" And they just do it. And I'm like, "What? Are you fucking serious?"
There's definitely some favoritism. Also, there's obviously, kind of current event stuff that is kind of they're obligated to put on trending. But as far as YouTubers putting up their own lame videos, getting on there, I definitely think there's some favoritism.
I mean, trending means trending. If you go to Reddit/r videos, those videos are trending. It's what people are talking about. If you go to Netflix and you click trending videos, you're going to see what most people are watching right then.
Yeah,
on Netflix.
actual trending videos, not someone clicking a button.
They need to change the trending page name from trending to promoted.
Yeah, they need to change the trending name to Nerdy Guy Sits in a Room and Picks What Videos You Should Watch.
Trending means trending. Everyone knows what fucking trending means. It means something that's hot, something that people are talking about, something that people are watching. That's what trending means, all right? And we got a fucking page on YouTube that is a complete fucking fraud. And dude, I've seen Matthew Santoro's videos once a week for months on end up there, all right? None of his videos are actually trending. They're not trending in the sense that everybody is talking about it, and that's why it's on the trending page. They're there because Matthew Santoro has a fucking friend with someone over at YouTube that either keeps putting his videos up or he's asking to get his videos put up. I mean, I don't know the full details, obviously. I'm not privy to that exact information, but there is some reason why Matthew Santoro's videos just keep popping up on the trending page. And there has to be some type of favoritism going on. And not only that, but sometimes on the trending page, there's a quote. There's a quote which gives a description of the video that is manually done by someone from YouTube. So there's no algorithm. When I did that test on Drumler and I said, "Listen, you guys leave 1,000 comments, 1,000 likes. Let's see if we can get on trending." That video actually got up in trending, and they responded by saying that there's an algorithm. That's how videos get up there. Algorithm, yes.
It's another one of those memes where YouTube would rather promote fucking garbage than promote upcoming creators. It's one of those things that YouTube needs to fix, and they're not going to be fucking fixing it anytime soon. Because at the moment, I think we can all agree that YouTube is in a very shit state, and I don't see them coming back from it anytime soon.
It's calculated, right? Because you got to think of what is the business sense behind hand-picking videos that we label trending versus videos that are actual trending, and how much money does that equate in to YouTube? So I think it's a very calculated thing. These are the videos that we're going to label trending for whatever reason, and that reason being money, versus Andy, some shit that could actually be popping up that's popular, that might not be as brand friendly, that might not be as feel like, oh, this is a good business move. You know what I mean? I think everything's a calculated business move with them.
Also, you don't want an automated. You don't want an automated system doing it because you'll get some fucking gay content pop up there when it's trending. To some guy, they'll be promoting a video of some white guy saying nigger.
You do want an automated system. You do want an automated system because what you want, right, is you want to instill confidence in the customer, the viewer of YouTube.
Let me interrupt for 1 second. Chad's saying
on the trending
we
page
want
and
it, not YouTube.
I'm also saying that with the automated system, there's things that could go wrong. It could be the fucking PewDiePie all over again, where Coke pulls out on ads because there was some racist trending video on the front page.
Okay,
I understand what you're saying,
this is the thing. Let me just say this, and I'll let you talk for another fucking hour. I don't care. Just because maybe 5 million people in a day are watching something and it's trending, does that make it good for business? And is that why they're not letting anything pop up on trending? That's what I think.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because it instills confidence in the customer, the viewer, to have a trusted page in which to know what exactly is trending, what exactly is going viral. If you do not have that, then you are losing confidence in your customers. For example, if you go to the trending page, right, and you see a video that is on the trending page with 3,000 views, you must think to yourself, holy shit, YouTube is failing.
No.
I mean, if this is what's trending, this is a complete disaster. Not only that, let me make another point. People want to know what videos are going viral, all right? And they are leaving YouTube, and they are relying on Reddit. They are relying on Facebook. They are relying on other sources. For a company to make money like YouTube, you want your viewers, your customers, to be on your site as much as possible. That's how you make the most money. If these people have to go to outside sources to find out where what's trending on YouTube or what's popular on YouTube, YouTube is losing money.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be on YouTube's side. I'm trying to see and trying to understand why YouTube is doing it. I'm not arguing from the point of view of YouTube. But I agree with you. But also, how many of people out there are Keemstars, and how many people are 13-year-olds that being like, oh, the trending page, I'm going to watch all these videos. How many people are really analyzing that page and being like, these are not what's really trending? I feel like maybe 2% of the people are looking at it from an analytic standpoint as you.
You're wrong, Andy, because I've seen videos on the trending page that have 3,000 views, all right? And they'll be on the trending page for a full day, right? They'll be like number 70 on trending, 3,000 views. I'll go watch that same video 48 hours later, and it has 5,000 views. So how many people
I think a lot of people don't even use, to be honest, I actually don't even think many people use the trending page. As someone that is an active user...
They do if the video is viral. If the video is viral, they go to the trending page and see it and click on it. Like, if, for example, the United Flight shit, right? People went to the trending page.
Awesome few days of memes.
People went to the trending page, right? And they clicked on those videos because they expected it to be there. And that's what the trending page needs to be. You know, if you hear something on Twitter, like, I don't know, something like United, right? You should be able to go to YouTube, click the trending page, click that video. Not see Matthew Santoro's 10 fucking ancient science inventions that have never been figured out.
Okay, how about this? How about YouTube has 2 trending pages? One for worldwide trending and one for inside the YouTube world trending with the fuckboys who do their shitty vlogs every day. And then, then we could kind of click on that tab if we want to see horrible content that's going around the YouTube world. And then there's the one that's kind of like doubles as, like you said, the Reddit videos, where just like all the shit in the world that's really trending we can go to,
No, I mean, I think that that might be a solution, but I mean, trending has to mean trending, right? You can't call it trending and then it does not represent the meaning of what trending is. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's also dishonest.
It's very dishonest. It's very dishonest. So, Jesus Christ, I just feel like the apocalypse is upon us, with YouTube. The ads started coming back. I mean, they started coming back. slowly but surely. I've been getting a lot of DMs from people saying, "Hey, I'm noticing my ad revenue is going a little bit up, and when is it fully coming back?" And I don't know.
It might not even restore to the old current state of what YouTubers were earning. I know a lot of people that were like barely affected by it, which are, to be honest, family-friendly channels. But then I have some friends that just suffered so badly with it, like 60 to 70% loss in revenue. And for someone that's really small, that's really bad.
You know how many people texted me being like, YouTube is fucking me over. How do I do Twitch?
A lot of people like, hey, I'm Alex. I know you don't like him, King, but he reached out the other day on Twitter and he was like, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. Hey, now's a good time to promote our Twitch channels.
Yeah, Twitch is difficult, though. The one thing I'll say about Twitch is, because I've done both, and I was never like a serious YouTuber where I, did videos every day or anything, but going out and shooting for a few hours, and then, getting a break and editing, I feel like a lot of YouTubers, when I tell them how much time I'm spending on Twitch and how it's very constant and you have to be consistent, and sometimes I stream for 8-hour days, and maybe that's extreme, but like I feel like a lot of people are not ready to like commit to that style of like putting a camera.
Well, you have to be an entertainer in order to do.
You have to be on the spot funny as well. There's no editing. There's no scripting. And for me, I do a similar thing to you, Andy. Sometimes I might sit at home though, but that doesn't really get me viewers. For me, I'll do it once and I'll do it for 5 or 6 hours, and the alcohol helps. Let's be honest. Definitely. And I will be burnt out for like the next 2 days. I just won't want to do it, and it could be because it's hard for me to travel. It might be a little bit easier for you, but for you to do it 5, 6 days. Yeah, exactly. I look up to you. I'm like, how the fuck do you manage that? See, I can't do it, man. And you're a big boy too, so you know that, and you're older, so you know the fucking pain of walking around for 5, 6 hours, backpack on your back, constantly having to hold your arm up for a camera. It's a workout, man.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. It's not the hardest job I've ever done, but it's definitely mentally and physically draining.
We're not comparing this to like a job at the fucking coal mines. We're comparing this to YouTube.
Yeah, no. Well,
I don't want people thinking that I'm complaining about having to fucking carry around a camera all day and drinking beers at a bar.
Yeah, no, I think they know. But yeah, I mean, so even in entertainment, I've had more difficult jobs. Like when I did my show, I was like shooting for like 10 hours, then I had a writer meeting, production meeting, then I went home to my hotel and wrote some more bits, and then I went out drinking, like whatever. It's definitely harder than it seems, and you definitely need a lot of commitment to really be spontaneous and interact. Also, it's about interacting with people. Like if you're not an outgoing person and you won't just talk to every single person you walk across, you walk by, then maybe your IRL streams might not be as entertaining or whatever.
It also takes a lot of fucking balls to walk up to some random guy and be like, hey, Ching Chong Slayer just subbed to my fucking Twitch channel, without in the back of your head thinking that guy's going to beat you over the head.
I think that in real life streams are taking a giant risk, because I feel like at some point, like there's going to be someone that like punches you in the face or tries to mug you.
That's happened. There's heaps of fucking VODs where shit like that has happened. Ice Poseidon got banned. Ice Poseidon got banned because a chick read out his number. Ice Poseidon had someone like jump off a building in front of him on his live stream. There's been a live streamer that's been punched in the back of the head and mugged on live stream. Like heaps of shit like that's happened already. Like I can't remember who the live streamer was.
I understand, but my point is, can't someone just run up to you and say the N-word and then your Twitch is banned?
No, yeah.
You might get a temporary ban depending on how you deal with it or something. But yeah, but I mean, how often does that happen? That happens way more on the internet than in real life. In real life, people have a little bit more tact than the 12-year-olds that don't leave their house.
Really? Because I was watching an Ice Poseidon stream where one of the fans came in, ripped the goddamn fire extinguisher off the wall, and sprayed it all over a goddamn Denny's.
Well, that was one of his viewers, not a real human. That was like
that was fucking
all I'm saying.
Awesome.
In the middle of that, he could have screeched the N-word, and Ice Poseidon would have been done.
No, see, here's the thing with the N-word on Twitch. Why am I saying the N-word? Nigga, who cares? The thing with that word is...
You can't say that.
it depends what kind of context is using. Because hell, I'm white and I say it on stream a lot. I just blurt it out because fuck, I don't know. I've been desensitized to the word. But if you're using it in a racist context, which streamers have done, one of the most recent one was Mia Rose, ex-porn star, called someone an effing N-word on live stream. She got a week's ban for that. But I mean, if someone just yells it out in the background, I don't think Twitch is going to really care about that too much.
Also,
well, maybe they got a little bit more lenient. I don't know.
I think Twitch actually 100% has gotten a bit more lenient towards bans.
But
you know what I think is crazy?
Strict,
yeah,
you know what I think is crazy is like, if you remember, like about a year ago when PewDiePie, or maybe it was 2 years. No, it was like. Yeah, it was about a year ago. PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Matthew Santoro, they all made videos claiming that YouTube is changing. Do you remember that shit?
Yes.
YouTube is changing. You know, everyone's fighting and blah, 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 all this shit. Well, I think we're right back at it again. Like, YouTube is changing again. Like, the whole scene is changing again, and it's changing fast. Like, you're seeing the in real life streams over on Twitch. You're seeing like a new algorithm that seems to be affecting fucking everyone. Like, I don't, what YouTuber is like, oh, this new algorithm's awesome, my channel's blowing up. I can't think of one person other than Chubbs, who is basically making videos look like fucking BuzzFeed themselves, so they get fucking promoted by YouTube, and come to find out it's just this fatty over here, making a very unoriginal video.
See, here's the thing with YouTube, because it's a platform that doesn't have any competitors there, they can keep changing, they can keep experimenting, and a lot of the times it fucks them over. See, if they had a competitor, someone to go up against, they'd both be afraid of changing something or playing with it, because if they did, the other person might take over and become the competitor.
Netflix or Amazon. Amazon, I think, could make a video uploading platform.
But what makes it hard for creators to go to this new platform is you don't go to your 50 million PewDiePie subs. Hey, I'm uploading on Amazon now. You're not going to get all 50 million of those fucking subs over at Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big leap. But you got to think about the next generation. Maybe a lot of YouTubers don't move to it, but how many brand new users and creators will be like, oh, well, I'm starting from zero.
What reason would those people have to go to this other website? Why wouldn't they go to the website that's got more traffic?
Oh, I have a great reason, because YouTube sucks dick. That's the reason.
If it ever gets to the point where YouTube is like uninviting, then it might happen. I think if the day does come where YouTube dies, it's going to be like another startup company with fucking heaps of funding, and they're just going to be paying creators to upload on their websites. And at this point, I think that'd be a really good time with a lot of people with like 100K subs that are making not enough money to pay their rent. If another company came to them and said, upload on our website, we'll pay you more, then why wouldn't you? You need to pay rent, kind of thing.
You know what I don't get? I don't get Facebook at all. Like, I've never, like, I had an account over there, but I just like let it die.
I don't really get Facebook either. I hate it.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Garbage. It's just old people, man, clicking on funny videos like, oh, a cat just fucking shat on a dog. That's a funny fucking vid. I'm gonna like that and share it. I don't
know anyone that's like really like in our community that's like big on Facebook. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. Like, I go over there and I'm so fucking confused, and it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't understand how it's so goddamn big and so popular. I don't get it.
It's a platform that people are on all day socializing. It's honestly, and a lot of old people fucking use it. It's the thing, and you just tag your friends while you're messaging them.
Yeah. Also, you got to look at it from this point of view. You say you're not a content creator and you're not thinking about creating shit all day. What do you do all day when you're at home? Those people have more time, instead of like kind of like worrying about like creating shit, about like kind of like, oh, you know, I'm trying to get pussy, or I'm trying to like contact someone from my school. It's like, it's just real social.
Contact that girl from school that I haven't met in 20 years.
Yeah, it's just real fucking to the core social media, and people kind of mingling and sharing their lives, and look at my son, here's 8,000 pictures of my son, and I get it for
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I wish Facebook would just like end, and like everyone would
don't like it either. When you've been on it for ages, you start to fucking hate it. It's the same generic fucking clickbait videos. it's kind of like YouTube.
No, honestly. But I just think it's, and then the other thing is like I always hear about like some asshole over on Facebook like steals a YouTuber's video, re-uploads it, and gets something like 60 million views. And on YouTube it only has problem. And on YouTube it only has like 3 million.
Also, like, those views count when you just scroll past it because the video auto plays. So those 60 million are more like probably like 6 million.
Mm-hmm. Also, their monetization program doesn't work as if like an ad plays at the start of the video. It's like when you click off the video to the next one, it'll take you to a sponsored video or a promoted video now instead of scrolling through that person's videos, if that makes sense.
How do you get partnered on Facebook?
You have to have someone in Facebook. Ray William Johnson was making more money off his shitty Facebook videos. He left YouTube for Facebook.
He's on Facebook right now?
Yeah, Ray William Johnson, check his page. It has fucking heaps of likes. All his videos get heaps of views. He's got a monetized page.
I'm sorry, but those videos are some of the worst videos ever.
They fucking are. They're disgusting, boring, unoriginal.
You, Andy, used to work for that little dork.
I didn't work for him. Listen, I was signed to Maker. I didn't even meet him. They asked me to be on his show. I was like, oh, okay. And I just went, and they had like fucking 10 writers pitch me like, you know, shitty jokes, and I think I did 2 episodes.
Look, I have no beef with Ray William Johnson. Like I've never met him, so I don't know if he's an asshole or not. But what I've heard
he's
from
horribly
other YouTubers
unfunny. He's horribly
is that
unfunny.
He is a fucking massive cunt. That he's just an evil little prick.
Well,
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true.
All his videos, he saw a video online. He's like, fuck, that's funny. He's rewrote the script basically exactly the same, but with him in it. And he's remade it and uploaded it to Facebook. That's all Facebook videos are. They're the same generic shit. They're either re-uploads from YouTube or they're like crappy fucking meme compilations.
Yeah. It's kind of like
I'm going over to Facebook.
It's kind of like Viners. It's kind of like Viners who create the Instagram videos, like the comedy Instagram videos. They're like 0 out of 10 funny, and I just like want to throw up looking at them.
Dude, that's the thing. You know how Vine was so big, and you know there's really popular Viners and shit. I've never heard of any of these people ever in my life. And then when they started pouring into YouTube with their fucking boring little skits, I'm like, this is horrible. Like, this is
very few Viners made it. Very few Viners made it on fucking YouTube, and the ones
No. A lot of Viners. A lot of Viners have made it on YouTube.
In comparison,
and if you look at their YouTube videos, it is the
big ones
same.
They were.
Oh, for fuck's sake, just talk when I talk. Over and over again. God.
All right. No, you keep going. You keep going. Sorry, pal. You're up.
All I'm saying is the Viners that I've seen make it on YouTube, their videos and the little skits that they do are exactly the same as their 6-second videos. Like, they're just like really, really boring fucking skits. Like, seriously, like a homeless Saturday Night Live skit, like on YouTube. It's so bad. The jokes. Brutal. The jokes aren't even jokes. Like, they're just like...
But
I don't get it.
What you need to understand, they're bad. I know they're bad. I'm not going to argue that they're fucking bad.
You know that bitch that was the #1 Viner girl? What is her name? With the blonde hair?
Lele Pons?
Yes. I watch her videos, and I'm like, this is stupid. And, like, it has, like, 2 million views, and everyone's, like, leaving comments saying, this is the greatest shit ever. I'm like, what? I don't get it.
They're 10. They're 10. They're 10.
Yeah, Keem, you need to understand... We're exceeded past that comedy level. The only thing I can laugh at is death, rape, and cancer jokes. These kids that are 10 to 13 will laugh at a knock-knock joke.
Well, it's all like, you know, this is the thing. Also, you got to think about the scope of comedy, right? Because since social media and like people having internet presence, when we create content and put stuff out, these people kind of like became famous out of thin air, and now it's like, okay, now I have to be entertaining. So do we have a comedy background? No. Do we know anything about comedy? No. Do we have a fan base? Yes. Here's our shitty comedy. So you got to think about the scope of like becoming popular and putting stuff out there back in the day where you actually had to have comedy chops and kind of have like a comedy background to create shit. Of course you're going to have better skills and be funnier than these people who are famous out of nothing and they don't have any comedic skills or talents. Not saying none of them are talented, but a lot of them aren't because they just poofed into fucking the internet presence, without the skills or talent.
Lele Pons uploaded a video 1 hour ago exactly, and it already has 349,000 views, and it's titled "Terrible High School Teacher." And she's just like fucking falling all over the place, like being a complete fucking idiot.
I want to see the analytics. How many of those views are people that are over 18? I'm guessing 3%.
And she's acting like she acts in all of her fucking like little vines and everything. It's like the same shit. It's like she's hurrying up, like acting like the 6 seconds is gonna end like any second, which would be great for the viewer because this shit is cancer. But it keeps on going, and it just keeps on going because it's a goddamn YouTube video.
I just fucking hate YouTube in general now. You've made me hate it more tonight. Can we just?
It is disgusting, dude. It's
fucking gross.
I sent out a tweet yesterday. I am putting more time into other stuff, so I don't have as much time now. But literally, what I used to do is scroll through, and even if the shit looked horrible, which it all pretty much does on my sub boxes, like who I'm sub to, I click on it and watch some of it anyway. Now I just scroll past all of it and just read the titles and look at the thumbnails and not click on anything. It's almost like a parody of itself. You can't believe that it's real life, how bad it is. It's the lowest common denominator, most unoriginal shit ever. And like, I just can't get my content by that. I gotta watch like real shows. I gotta watch some shit on Netflix. I gotta watch some movies. There is good stuff out there. It's just not usually user generated anymore.
I think that's a lot of thing that like is driving me away from YouTube at the moment, and wanting to make content is because I don't want to be that fucking standard of crappy upload of me doing a commentary at my desk. I want to go out and actually do something, film some skits, make something that's actually funny and original.
Yeah,
but with the resources I've got now, I could probably do it. But I'm a lazy piece of fucking shit, and
you are lazy.
I get discouraged by looking at these people that are making millions of views, and you got fucking PewDiePie that's just ironically like doing the exact same thing, and he knows it's fucking bad, but it's still getting views, and he's doing try not to laugh challenges and shit like that.
Yeah, for some reason PewDiePie doesn't rub me the wrong way as much as most YouTubers.
No, I don't know. PewDiePie doesn't rub me the wrong way. I love him. He's a great guy. I mean, someone that big should be doing something about it and bringing attention to it. And I guess he's tried. Maybe he's just given up because it's like he has tried to bring attention to shit like this.
PewDiePie throughout his whole career, and not just recently, has brought up problems that he's had with YouTube.
I feel like he's given up.
Well, I mean, they turned on him. YouTube turned on him and dropped him. What would you do?
Yeah, I just keep uploading fucking generic videos.
You know
and
what I would
money
do?
off of it.
You know what I would do? I would go harder on them. If they fucking drop me, if I already talk about my problems with YouTube and then they fuck me over, I would even go harder. Delete my account. How much money does he have?
It's like you standing up to your boss, man. It's like you standing up to your fucking boss. Although you make your boss money, never mind.
He's not worried about money for the rest of his life. If you fuck with me, you drop me, I'm going to diss you harder. And if you delete my account, you're going to look like the biggest piece of shit in the world. You know how many people would fucking boycott YouTube if they deleted his channel for him kind of like shit-talking YouTube?
I wonder if PewDiePie himself could like start a boycott to actually promote another website that does it properly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yo, Felix, you listening, bro? I mean, come on, mate. YouTube Uprising, let's do it.
PewDiePie could get behind another website and say, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm coming here. He could easily do that. But the only problem with that is a lot of people would stay back to try to fill in that gap.
Yeah, and also
people get excited about trying to hijack all his viewers that didn't fucking go to that website as well.
And the problem with the new website is the new website isn't going to have like be connected to TV, and like there's a lot of there's a growth period, right? So,
but like I said, we need Andy. Like Andy said, we need a company like Amazon or Netflix to jump in and do it. Yeah. So there's already a company situated. We need a company that's just got a mad amount of funding and has heaps of other YouTubers backing it just to transfer over.
So okay,
I'm gonna be honest. Like Dromeler is, I feel like, really suffering because we're kind of all in the same boat as YouTubers where we're frustrated and we're not focused on, having big egos and, fighting each other,
right.
But I'm serious.
Fuck up,
like
Keem.
The YouTubers that I see in the space are losing confidence. They don't want to fight with each other. They don't want to fucking be bold and have bold statements criticizing each other because, one wrong move could kill their career, and YouTube has shown right now that it's so flimsy, so there's no drama. Like, every day I go to the news team and there's no news. Like, nothing's going on. Like, fucking, what is her name? Sniper Wolf, she got surgery. Woo! That's the main story? Like, dude, we need to put millions of dollars in these creators' pockets, and we need them fighting.
So wait, what if someone like PewDiePie? TMZ. Oh my god! So what if like someone like PewDiePie got like say like the 10 biggest creators on YouTube, 8 biggest creators on YouTube, and created something kind of like Maker, with a brand new website to promote, and if he inspired a lot of the top dogs to all leave YouTube at once and create another company, another video sharing platform. Would that sink or swim?
That would swim for the time. Dude, I think if you made a competitor to YouTube, I think if you had someone like PewDiePie behind it, that it could be successful. I really, really believe that. The problem is that YouTube is ran by Google, and Google has endless amounts of resources. In fact, they have so much money and so much resources that they don't know what to do with it, and they hire like hipster losers who are social justice warriors who have ruined this goddamn website.
Okay, I got an idea. How about this? Instead of trying to take out
Entitled
YouTube
fucks.
Completely, because we don't want all of YouTube, right? Most YouTube
I
is
love
shit.
YouTube.
No, but this is the thing. Let me finish. We don't want all of the shitty baggage that comes with YouTube, which is all the clickbait, which is all the horrible content. So instead of trying to go after YouTube's throat, what about creating another like niche market for actual creative art? And I don't know exactly how you limit and get rid of the bullshit, but maybe by not rewarding the clickbait, maybe not allowing the clickbait, maybe not allowing all the generic repeated bullshit videos that most people create.
Yeah, but the problem is, Andy, dude, in YouTube's eyes, they like clickbait. Like they're happy.
I'm not talking about YouTube.
They're happy that Lance Stewart is over there fucking every day faking that he got his throat slit, that he fucking broke his legs, that he got arrested when none of this shit is happening, right?
Yeah,
that his girlfriend's sucking off his friend. Like,
I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about the potential other company geared more towards creativity instead of bullshit. And maybe it'll only be 10% of what YouTube is, but there's a market and there's a want and a desire for that.
That wouldn't make it YouTube anymore, though.
No, I'm not talking about... are you fucking even listening to me?
I trailed off, I'm going to be honest. Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. This episode probably made you really depressed with all of us bitching and complaining.
Well, it needed to be said. It was real shit.
Yeah. But I do have good news. Colossal is Crazy is uploading a brand new video. I mean, that's what he said on his Twitter today. So go check that out.
Can we put that in the beta? Can we put that in the beta description as well, please?
Yeah. We'll definitely put the link to the video that's not going to be there because
if it's up, I'll chuck it in there.
It won't be there. Cloud is notorious for, hey, I got a new video coming out. It just never comes out. Okay. Listen, guys, thanks for listening to this episode of Beta. I'm sorry that this is kind of like a downer podcast, but hopefully you enjoyed the conversation. If you did, please slap a like and don't assume gender. No one really knows what Andy is, including that waitress.
We know what you are. You're a douchebag.
Bye.